back to the MCDFNL Netball Show for 2017, and it's a bit of a new look panel that we have here. My little friend has moved on to greener pastures, and I have Grace Bibby joining us. And Grace, you've been with AFL Goldfields for what now, a couple of months?
Bit over a month, yeah.
Bit over a month. It seems longer, it seems like a lifetime. And how are you finding it?
Yeah, loving it so far. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into Maryborough Castlemaine Netball this weekend.
Yeah, it's really exciting time ahead for us. We've got the season launch on Friday night over at Maryborough, so we're really looking forward to a great night there, some great football and netball action. But things are moving along really quickly because Interleague is on us already, would you believe? 13th of May. It is earlier than normal, so everyone's been a little bit under the pump trying to get teams up and running when we haven't seen players playing. But just our senior coach has moved on to another league from last year. So we have a returning coach, Rachel Phelan from Lexington, is back, and really happy to have Rach back, and she's in the process of selecting a squad now. Our 17s team looks a bit different as well. We welcome Taylor Mason from Navarre as well. Someone really young, and we're great for the girls.
Yeah, she will be good for the girls, I think. Having that sort of younger age on her side, she'll be able to connect with those young girls and bring out the best in them, fingers crossed.
Yeah, so congratulations, Taylor. Really looking forward to working with you. Our 15s coach is back she's always the old stalwart, we can't get rid of her, is Kylie Mortlock, and she does such a wonderful job with the under-15s, and she's actually putting a development team in as well this year. They were really successful last year, our development team. And our 13 team is coached by Vanessa Saunders. So Vanessa is the ideal coach to coach our 13. She's just done a wonderful job last year as well. So they'll kick off at the B&A tournament at the end of this month, and we're really looking forward to that. So, Grace, we're back ready into round one, and it looks really exciting. We're going to look at a couple of games.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at the first game, which is the Friday night game.
Yeah, Maryborough v Lexington first up, along with the season launch on Friday night, so it should be a good game. Big crowd, hopefully, and yeah, how do you reckon it'll match up?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Both teams were pretty close to each other last year on the ladder. Rovers have brought in a big recruit. They've brought Jess Egan in from Maryborough, and she'll be coaching the A and B grade, and she'll be just a real steadying player down the line there. So really excited to see what she can do for the girls, and also a bit of a coup. They've brought in cleared Rebecca and Courtney Lovett over from Carisbrook. So, yeah, that was a really big coup there. So really exciting. And Lexington, they're still looking really good. I think they'll be a little bit stronger than last year, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Rachel's back in shooter. Sarah Fisher's a great player. Heather Tweedle had a really good year last year. Cara Eastick in the mid-court is an absolute gun as well. So I'll be really interested to see how they go. I'm going to go for Rovers.
Yep, same with me.
It'll be close though.
Yeah, I think it'll be a nice close game too. It'll be a good one to kick off the season. But
so
yeah, Maryborough
hopefully you'll be over there and have a bit of a look, Gracie.
Yeah, I'll be over there having a look.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a really, they were very close last year on the ladder, so we'll see how they go. And the other big game this weekend is the grand final review of Navarre versus Trentham up at Navarre, and this will be a cracker. Some wholesale changes across Navarre's lineup.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, Grace.
Plenty of changes at Navarre this year. So obviously they lose Jess Parry, which is huge for them, but they've got a couple of up-and-coming girls from their under-17s. Mia Jens will make her senior debut this year. She sort of plays in that defensive role.
Yeah.
She's a really strong junior, still eligible in the under-17s, but they're going to try and develop her through the senior list. And Sarah Kinnersley, which will replace the height lost from Jess Parry. She's quite tall, and she'll spend most of her time in goal shooter, even though she can play both ends.
So Maryborough have lost Jess.
Navarre have lost Jess.
That's right, they've lost Jess.
Yep.
And they've also lost Ree Davis.
Yeah, Ree Davis. I think she moved down Warrnambool Way over the off-season. She travelled a bit last year, but I don't think she's returning this year.
So 2 massive losses for Navarre, and that will change the whole scope of, I think, of these games that are coming up. I haven't seen Sarah play before, so I'll be really interested to see if she can fill that hole. Jess was one of most probably our all-time great players, and to see how Mia goes. It's great to see so many clubs blooding through these young girls, and Trentham does the same. Joan O'Donoghue, who is an absolute superstar, will be back this year. She's recovered from that awful knee injury she had last year, and she's also returning from pregnancy as well. She's had a little baby. So she'll be welcomed back into the goal shooter position. Casey Kidd, I think, has a broken wrist, so she won't be there. And Peggy Shallard is pregnant too, and very, very close. So an absolute superstar, Peggy, and she'll be back really soon. So I think she's only got a couple of weeks to go. But you look at their list, and they're young right through, Trentham, and I think that's last year how they blooded all these girls. Hayley Burke, Shana Ford, just did bringing those girls in was so good, just to get them used to this A-grade rough and tough experience. You still got Erin Richardson and Stacey Parks in there to support them. So I think this will be another close game. I picked Trentham in the grand final, and I'm going to back them and pick them again. Hopefully I don't moz them.
I'm going to go with Navarre on this one. I think Navarre have probably lost a few, picked up a few. It'll be interesting to see if they gel as a team, but I think the individuals they've got on paper will back them in.
Yeah, and I must admit, I missed one player for Lexton, for Rovers, is Maddie Davis, who's an absolute superstar as well, and will be just a gun working with Jess Egan. I think they might be the most lethal combination at some stage this year. I think they'll be very, very good. So we're off and running, really excited. You'll see us every 2 weeks now, so you can't get away from us. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Any comments, any feedbacks, let us know. And also, if you've got any milestone games coming up, and we had a couple last year. I think we had Kylie Mortlock and Colleen Drummond playing 400 games. So we want some more stuff like that. Let us know. More than happy to congratulate everyone. Welcome, Grace.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you next in 2 weeks on the Netball Show.